What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off in this. So Brizz make a quiet, I'm gonna say a quiet announcement that ain't nobody talking about, or have he just ran himself to the point where battle rap just don't care no more? Why ain't nobody talking about the return of Brizz Rawsteen? Brizz was on Spaces and Brizz made an announcement that he would be returning back to battle rap on the 3rd, that he's booked. He said he's booked for the 3rd. Hold on, let's listen to what this brother said. This brother be weird though, man. Let's just listen to what he said.
You know what I'm saying? I want to know when you coming back outside, bro.
I'm booked for the 3rd. Be ready, get your tickets, man.
Third,
Yeah, man, this shit
third?
going down.
Third?
You hear me?
What third, bro?
The 3rd, man.
The 3rd of what?
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear about it, man. They gonna drop it, but it's going down on the 3rd.
All right, you telling me the 3rd? I need listen, man. I gotta go.
Man, that's all I can tell you, man.
Right.
The 3rd.
Listen, copy that. Copy that. I'm just gonna keep my schedule open for the 3rd.
That was 6 months ago. So according to Brizz Rawsteen, 6 months ago, that he is booked to return to battle rap on the 3rd. That was 6 months ago. We less than a week away from November. And I don't see no battle rap event happening November the 3rd or December the 3rd. Did we miss something? Have I been gone that long? Did Brizz return to battle rap yet? Because that was 6 months ago. He said he is booked for the 3rd. Then he say, get your tickets. What? Here, take it. Take it. Bang the gavel on your damn self. Don't worry. I'm going to do it for you. No. Man, get out of here with this trash. What do you mean? Get your tickets. I'm booked for the 3rd. But then the guy asking you, okay, when? What Monday the 3rd? Look, that's all I'm telling you. It's on the 3rd. Get your tickets. I'm booked. Well, there's 2 more months left. I don't hear no announcement of Brizz Rawsteen. Then you said you're not returning to battle rap no more unless you get $100,000. That's the only way you coming back to battle rap is if Smack them pay you $100,000, or if anybody pay you $100,000. Well, it don't seem like you will ever be coming to battle rap because that ship has definitely sailed. I definitely know Remy them ain't paying you $100,000. I definitely know URL ain't paying you $100,000. King of the Dot definitely not paying you $100,000. And RBE is no longer a battle rap league. They're done. So I don't get, but you said you was already booked, which meant they are, whoever it is, you say they already booked you. That was his exact words. I'm already booked, which meant you got your first half. Where's the announcements? He said, look for the where's the announcements? I don't hear no announcements. I ain't seen no announcements. Like, what am I missing here? This is terrible. A lot of y'all, see, I got mixed audience now. Some of the audience ain't aware of battle rap. So, but they love watching me. So let me just give y'all some history in case y'all don't know. There's this battle rapper named Brizz Rawsteen. And let me tell y'all something. For those of y'all who may not know the in-depthness of battle rap, but know what battle rap is, and those who actually who do know battle rap, this guy arguably was top 3 before he left 6 years ago. Okay, this guy is like a one of a kind when it comes to battle rap. I'm just gonna keep it 100, no hating at all. He had all the tangibles to battle rap. If you was a person who didn't know what battle rap was or who were the persons in battle rap, and if I wanted you to see what battle rap possessed in greatness, he would be one of those persons I will let you see, because he's going to make you laugh. He got energy. He got stage presence, aggression. At one time, I would say believability, but that's gone when I see why he have been gone. But before he left, his believability brought out the best in his material to me. That's just my opinion. Now, I say that to say this. He had it all, okay? He had this unorthodox style that was different than anybody in battle rap. Because sometimes a lot of people in battle rap copy moves, materials, demeanor, cadence from other people. No, he had his own, okay? And this dude was on his way to the top where he should, and that's another thing. His record and resume was crazy, okay? Ain't too many people beating the Brizz Rawsteen at all. He was one of them dudes, and he had a personality that people liked. You get what I mean? So what ended up happening was he was doing a 2-on-2 where he was supposed to have been battling Murderland. And that was with Murder Mook and Calico. And they were going up against him and T-Top, who again, and that's nothing. Him and T-Top, one of the best 2-on-2 guys together. It's hard beating them in a 2-on-2. That's how fire they was. So they were the headlining the Double Impact 2-on-2. Mook had just Mook was trying to recover from a recent pass of his mother, being the only child. I think his mother had passed like 6 months ago prior to going into that battle, something like that. And in the battle, Brizz Rawsteen disrespected his dead mama, called her the B word, I believe, like 3 times. But Mook, being a professional, even though he was bothered by it, no big deal. I don't know what was going on with Brizz that day because he was acting very weird. So even though Mook and Calico didn't even trip off the disrespect of Mook's dead mother, Brizz and T-Top got through the round, but that was in the opening round. Right when the battle began, he disrespect Mook's mother, okay? No big deal, though. Mook, as a professional, he know what comes with battle rap. Plus, he like one of the highest paid. I'm not finna mess up the money. I'm not finna mess up the event. Plus, I know this comes with battle rap. I ain't got no clause in my contracts telling people what they can say and what they can't say. I know this comes with battle rap. I just, look, if he ain't an honorable man to the point where, you know, he won't, that he won't say that type of stuff, okay, I can't, look, it's battle rap. That's how Mook took it. It's battle rap. No big deal. That was shady because y'all was the same persons on the internet when my mama passed sending your condolences. Nevertheless, Mook like, okay, cool. No big deal. It's nothing. It's battle rap. Come on, Kyle. We're not going to mess up the bag. Let's just get through with the event. We closing it out. But in the event, when they was done with their first round, Brizz and T-Top, because they opened it up, they went first. Then when it was Mook and Calico turn, when they began to rap, Brizz, like they rapping side by side. Brizz is literally walking in between. It ain't even his turn. It's over. He's supposed to be in their position where they at. He walking all around them in the middle of their rap, walking up to the camera while they rapping and doing all type of poses and things like that. Then he went overboard even more. He reached out and put his hands on Murder Mook in the middle of Mook rapping. And Mook like, what get up, and snatched away from him and popped off on him. And then all hell broke loose and they got beat up. You know, like Brizz and them all, you know, they people in them got beat up, and those who chose to fight. Brizz took off running when Mook popped off on him on his way trying to run out. Calico father caught him and lined him up good. So he got popped off by Calico father, a senior citizen, 60-year-old man. And Brizz was literally on record saying he never got hit like that before. Like as hard as Calico father hit him. So that was like 6 years ago. And Brizz never returned to battle rap. Everybody else still battle rapping. Rock still battle rapping. Chess still battle rapping. T-Top still battle rapping. And getting checks and money. Brizz is the only one never came back. Something happened that night to him to the point that he never came back. I call him the Ben Simmons of battle rap. Remember Ben Simmons, who was signed to the Philadelphia 76ers, him and Joel Embiid? And Ben Simmons had a promising career in the NBA. And then one day, when they lost in the playoffs, something triggered in him to the point where it's like his mind snapped to the point where he didn't want to play ball no more while being under a $200 million contract deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. He no longer wanted to shoot the ball no more. He could be on a fast break, nobody under the rim. He looked back and tried to see if somebody trailing him or something that he could pass the ball to, because he suddenly got this fear of not wanting to take a shot. Not the same thing happened to Brizz Rawsteen. At the time where he's on the top of the game, one of the most sought out battle rappers in battle rap, and he abandoned his career and forfeited and turned his back on it and left. And every year people will ask, when are you coming back? I'll be coming back soon. When are you coming back? When are you coming back? When are you coming back? It's 6 years passing. He still ain't came back. I asked Murder Mook at one time in an interview, how much money do you think Brizz at the least may have lost since he been gone since that fight? And Mook, who know the numbers, Mook is one of the only battle rappers who actually get to see the pay-per-view sales, because that's part of his contract. He get to see the pay-per-view sales that a lot of battle rappers can't see. Mook get to see it. In fact, he get even a portion of it on top of the 100K. So when I asked him that question, Mook said to me, truth, at the least, Brizz, or where he was before that situation happened, he done cheated himself out at least $500,000. And I know that to be factual too. Especially, look, he missed the whole caffeine era. For what people who don't know about that, caffeine was this big organization that came in and they put $100 million. They put $100 million into battle rap, and they was just pouring money out, overly paying the battle rappers and everything. Remember, Brizz was one of the top dudes, one of the most respected and high demand battle rappers. He was easily top 3 at that time, easily let's just say top 5, because you always got the Mook and Lux right there. You already got the Hitman Holler right there. So they the top 3. Mook, Lux, Hitman, they top 3. Surf, number 4. You can say that. Surf right there too. You get what I mean? And you could arguably put Brizz right there. Rather it was Tay-Rock, however you want to do it, but Brizz literally right there. Literally. When they're talking about top notch. Okay, let's just say top 10, because you can't do away with Rock. You can't do away with New Jersey Twerk, because he was big too. You get what I mean? So right there, them the top guys. They right there. Those are I'm gonna call that the money team. Like, you can't go wrong with those people on that roster who I just named. You just can't go wrong with them, right? So he was gonna be getting the calls. He was gonna be getting the bookings. But that's crazy, man. He started the fight more than one time. Like he literally was agitating and provoking that night. He started the fight only to find out he couldn't fight, which embarrassed him so bad he refused to come back to battle rap. And it's crazy because a lot of people in battle rap had got punched on and beat up, and yet they still battle rapping. Look at Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes got whooped like 3 different times. Snake Eyes got embarrassingly, look, Brizz just got hit 2 times. Mook fired on him 1 time, and Calico Father hit him 1 time. For what we know, that's all that happened to him. Snake Eyes got whooped on cam more than once. The Green Ranger, a Power Ranger superhero dude whooped him. That ain't no exaggeration. That's his name, the Green Ranger. So he whooped him without his super suit. So he whooped him as a civilian. So he whooped Snake Eyes as a civilian in a haunted house. It was a mansion, but I call it the haunted house for him because he got whooped twice in that haunted house. Bad News whooped him in the house, and the Green Ranger whooped him in the house, even though it was a mini mansion. So it's a haunted house to him because every time he go near it, he have withdrawals and all type of bad thoughts of the nights that happened when he got whooped. Snake Eyes got embarrassingly whooped. Snake Eyes got beat up by 2 dudes in a wheelchair. Think about that. Like literally, like it was a senior citizen who popped off on him in a wheelchair. Dudes finished the rest. So imagine dudes who literally in wheelchairs who have no strength in their legs and back, whooping you and rolling over on you in wheelchairs, and you're on the ground. You can stand on your feet, but you're on the ground getting whooped by 2 wheelchair guys. Yeah, that really happened. I wish I had the soundbite clip when Snake Eyes lashing out about it. He like, F them wheelchair niggas, F them wheelchair niggas, because of what they did to him. Man, I wish I could have clipped that soundbite. I need to find that. But yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, he continued to rap, still getting checks, not caring. But when it comes to Brizz just forfeited and left it all. Like, bro, it ain't that serious. Something snapped in his mind to the point where he afraid to come back to battle rap because he think when he get on stage in front of all them people, they gonna laugh at him or something. No, bro, they don't even care. You could have been came back. Then he made up this thing of why he didn't want to come back, and I think that was an excuse for him to stay gone. He said he's not returning back to battle rap unless the URL gives him $100,000, because his reason was this: because they did a trailer saying he was returning, and they used the clip of his guy in the fight that happened, because one of Brizz's guys was fighting. He was actually the one Calico and them say, and Rex and them say they respect him because he actually was the only one really fighting, even though it was at a disadvantage because he was getting jumped, but he was still fighting multiple people while getting jumped. He wasn't just allowing them to hit him and think. He was literally fighting back and everything. Tragically, sadly, he ended up losing his life shortly after that on the streets of Delaware, if I'm not mistaken. And what the URL did was, so Brizz was supposed to be making a comeback, and the URL and them did a trailer to pump the people up to be expecting the comeback. And so they went to the history of the buildup of it, because he's supposed to have been coming back to battle Mook. So they were showing the history buildup of how it all started to where they at right now. And they used the clip of what happened that night at the brawl and fight. Rightfully so. Then Brizz got mad when they used that clip and said they were exploiting his dead homie, when in reality that wasn't the case. They were just, they do, you always see, like in wrestling, when it's going to be the championship match, they always show what was the buildup of it, what ended up happening. And that's what they were showing. the build up, Brizz grabbing, then the fight break out and everything. So they showed that Brizz was offended in that. So he tried to hold the URL accountable and basically called himself strong arming them and extorting them. So he said, because you use that clip, y'all now got to give me $100,000 or I'm not coming back to battle rap. Remember, at this time, Brizz stock wasn't even at $10,000, even though he was on the come up. So he wanted to go from 10,000 to 100,000 based upon him being gone and him getting beat up. So I'm gonna keep it real. His stock did go up though. And at one time it went up to like it may have been close to 100. But you gotta keep in mind, you were just getting under 10. He turning down 70, he turning down 80,000, he turning down, you know, like bro, you was just only getting close to 10. Now you're turning down 70,000, 80,000. Because in his mind, he didn't want to. I don't know, man. I know when it comes to what battle rap is, it was a big disappointment because he was just one of them dudes. Ain't no telling where he would be right now if he continued on. And the crazy thing about it is, if he's still standing on what he said in the past, that's gone. That'll never happen. But I'm still confused because he said he already is booked. He said he already booked, which meant in order to be already booked, this is how battle rap go. For those of y'all who may not know, that be watching me anyway on different subjects. In battle rap, when a battle rapper is saying they're booked, that means that the league that booked them already gave them their first half. What do the first half mean? The first half is an assurance of the booking by which you will be battling. The first half is to get you started in your writing. They receive the second half the day of the event when they show up for the battle. After the battle, they receive what is called their back end, the second half. So, however, like say for instance, if Brizz was getting paid $50,000, they are to first send him $25,000 to begin and start his rap. Once they give him who his opponent is, and he writes, knowing that he have the confidence and assurance of the battle because he already got the first half. So he'll receive the other $25,000 the day of the event when he arrived there and performed. So Brizz said he was booked already. How you booked already and we don't see you? It's going into the 7th month. You said this 6 months ago. You booked for the 3rd. And 2 months left. That's November and December. I don't see no event on the itinerary for November 3rd or December 3rd. So did I miss something? Was it a private event? Like somebody tell me something? Or is it another lie? Was it all another lie? Because he said he was booked already for this year. This year on the 3rd. That was his exact words. And nothing happened at all. I don't know, man. Y'all tell me. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours.
No streets for you. Leave me waiting on you. Listen, no streets for you.